Hey folks, and today we're going to play a bit more of Kenshi by Luffy Games, and in our last episode we've been scouting the area around our base in the Leviathan Plains. There was a bunch of armories. We've been plundering for weapons. We've been also exploring this ancient tech lab here, which has been giving us a bunch of research bits to research new technologies, and we've been also stumbling upon this post-ancient workshop, which was really cool, into the Purple Lands. So I've been improving a bit the outpost. It is more a headquarters than a foothold now. We've got good walls. I've been also building a bunch of torch. As you can see, there is plenty of torch everywhere. I've been building a few things here, even though it's not really functional. There is just a research facility just over there in this building, and a bunch of things to store more building materials, plus probably a bunch more wind generator around. Anyway, it's working a bit better. We've got now enough energy to make everything work, and more importantly, I've been beginning to build not a bunch, it's just one for now, but I'm willing to expand that. A little outpost here with plenty of crossbow towers and maybe a bit of food at some point. It's empty for now, but it's going to be probably filled when I will be able to do so. I'm going to also build a bunch of beds in there, because I've been, let's say, I've been fighting one of these leviathans without really willing to, because he just spawned into the middle of the base. And I was lucky enough because he spawned on this little stair here, and he was stuck, and he was not being able to actually attack so well. So I've been able to down it, and inside of it, it was something I did not expect. It was not hides. It was not meat. It was. Let's just take a look here. I'm going to send somebody to open this box, because it is something important nonetheless. So it was this strange pearl. It is Leviathan pearl. It's costing quite a bit of money, and maybe if you compare to the task of downing a Leviathan, it's not really that much. But if you are proficient enough in doing so, it might be interesting to just farm these, because 12,000 is a bit of money nonetheless. And strong of this experience, I've been trying to attack a Leviathan in the plain, which was such a mistake. He just killed my whole crew, everybody, including animals. So it was not as easy. It was really the fact that he was stuck which helped me last time. So I've been beginning to think about building these towers so I can attack the Leviathans from these buildings. I've been checking out. They are not destroying the buildings. They are not even really attacking. So if I got enough people on these towers, I might be able to damage them a bit. Still, they've got a lot of health. It's I think I've got one up there, which might be interesting to take a look at. So, as you can see, there is something like 8,000 for the bigger part, and 4,000 health point for the leg and stuff. So these beasts are not of the same kind of us. Let's just take a look at our regular character. We've got 100, so not really the same. Still, I don't think we're going to be able to down one of these guys today. It is definitely too difficult. I might be able to just put somebody into this bow tower here, which is a MK2 mounted crossbow, which is going to deal a bit of damage, but going to take, I think, 1 or 2 hours to down it, so we're not going to do it. Nonetheless, I've been sending plant to the world and the city, which was no, not here. It is another thing. Just over there, to get us a little bit of cotton, so I can plant some field around here, and we'll be able to craft our armor plate. I will do that maybe off cam, so we can get a full plate for everybody, so I can fight this guy with a better coverage. Maybe it will be enough, maybe it won't, we don't know. But as I send plant, he's been able to do it, which was really pretty impressive, as I send him all alone with a backpack. So he's been crossing the whole area to reach that town over there. And I was surprised to discover that there is a town which is seemingly called Dead Cat here. I believe it might be a cannibal town, so we are going to go and take a look at this today, and maybe we'll find a bit of fighting which is going to help us get a bit stronger. I don't know, it might be quite dangerous, but I don't think it's going to be as dangerous as Leviathan, so it might be something we could try to do. Nonetheless, let's just go back, because I've been speaking a lot and there is not so much which has happened here. Meanwhile, I just forgot something. I've been researching a bunch of tech. I did not tell you what it was about because we've been finding so much little bits of tech to do it, and I've been researching first of all, let's see, new weapons. Let's take a look here. So now I'm able to do the edge weapon. If we just take a look here, and I'm going to try to take advantage of this. So let's just take a look. Now I'm making where were these edge type weapons? So I'm going to try to make Najinatas. Where were these? Just on the right here. So I'm going to do these Najinatas because they've got a 50% bonus against animal. I hope it's going to help a bit against the Leviathans. Then I will do the samurai armor to try to help us with that. But it's going to help us to have weapons which are going to be so much more powerful. Then I've been researching a new tech for the walls. So now I can probably do, let's just take a look, walls of level 3. So defensive walls, which are going to be probably a little bit stronger than the previous one. Where were these? 2 and 3. So these have a turret bonus. So it might be useful at some point. Maybe I will just try to surround these little house with walls. I don't really know how I'm going to do these little outposts. What I know is that I want to put a bunch all around the base. I'm going to have many places to attack these Leviathans because they tend to roam strangely. I don't really know where they're going to come from. So I need many points to be able to shoot them. So we'll try to see about that later on. I've got a get level 3. Maybe I will need to use these instead of the one I've got, which are going to be much more sturdy and much more. I don't really think I can show these well here, but it is much sturdier and with a much bigger door. I think I've been also researching something else. I just don't know what. Yes, I've been researching the steel refinery level 3 so we can make maybe steel a bit faster, so I can make weapon a bit faster. And I think it's enough for the base. We need to go now. So let's just take a bunch of people. I'm not going to take everybody, we're just going to take the best ones. I'm going to bring them out of the base. I've been putting plenty of these torches, just making the place so much better at night. Alright, so let's just bring them all outside. Come on guys, hurry. We've got things to do. I'm also going to probably just take a look if I've got nothing in my bags because I don't want to take anything with us. And come on, what are you doing, buddy? We need all of you. I know there is Rain and Ruka which were walking on the copper, so they were just a bit further. I'm going to put the domesticated bull back inside. I don't want these to get killed. I'm going to lock the door. Alright. Let's just check. Oh, I forgot something quite important, I think. We don't have any food. It might be an issue. We've been running into this one quite often recently, so I'm just going to make a quick run inside. We're going to go towards a spot where we can actually get food. I'm going to just give us a bit before we leave. The door is closed. No, it's now opened. Wait a sec. Needs to be opened. Open the door. Thank you. Okay. And when they're going to arrive, we are just going to give a bunch of each to everybody. Alright, so I should have them close enough. Let's just take a look. We're going to plan the food supply. So we've got... oh, okay. Let's just change a bit how it is. Okay, much better. Let's just drop these things here. The cotton could be useful. We'll just recover it later on. I'm trying to make a bigger farm of cotton, so let's just add a bit here. Let's just drop these. It's going to be easier to find these back here. I'll just add a bit more. We're not really in trouble with food anymore, but I need to be careful not to forget completely about it, because it is not something you want to forget about. You are getting so weak when you are not eating properly. So you need to be careful with that. Okay, so a little bit more. I do think these guys, Ivers, are eating a bit less though. So it is not as deadly to them. You've got a little bit more time to take care of it. Okay, so let's just bring them all out now. But we've got everything dealt with. Alright, and now we're going to head to our dead cat. And see and check if it is truly a cannibal town or if it is a real town, which I can enter and stuff. I'm not counting on it because, you know, it's probably going to be just a cannibal town. All the town around are cannibal town, and they are rarely friendly, so we won't be able to trade or anything. I just change a bit the way we are moving, because I want everybody to stick together. We're going to probably meet a huge team of cannibals around, so I don't want anybody to stray alone. Okay, so I've got it. Look at the down. I'll just make a little pause here. There is a lot of light. I need to add even more. I think it's going to be pretty. It's almost like if I was to make a plane land here. I don't know. Anyway, let's just go back to our little mission here. Just select them all and see what we're going to find on the way. I'm not expecting to see a big city. They tend to just make tents and campfire. They're not really good with buildings. Okay, so let's just take a look and see what's happening here. Okay, so what do we have in there? Let's just take a look here. So we don't have such a big wall. It seems to be quite destroyed. Probably is a town they've been sizing at some point. So we're going to get a bit closer and see if there is any patrol. Let's just get my team a bit further. Okay, here they come. Let's be careful because I will not see them in the night, and they might be a little bit. They've got weapons though, so it might be a bit easier to kill them quickly. We're not going to dodge, which is not perfect. It would probably be better to dodge these guys' attacks. Okay, so it seems I can see them already. Let's just take a look and see if we can spot the number of cannibals we can expect. Because most of the city I cannot really say city, most of the camp I've been seeing around were just, you know, not really filled with cannibals, and I'm expecting this city to be a little bit crowded than what we're used to. Seems not to be that much. I think we might be fine, but I'm still going to try to remain cautious. Are they coming here? I prefer to pull a little group first to decrease the ability to kill us. Wait, what's happening here? I think we might be attacked by behind. No, they are just not managing to go through the door. Seems to me the pass fending is not going to allow me to make it. I might want to just do a little bit of a control match and F11 to fix, yes, the broken pass fending data. And maybe we're going to be able to go through. It's often quite useful to do so when you've got people which are getting stuck or which are not willing to do what you're asking them. Okay, so we are in, kind of. I'll just take a look and see. I'll just go slow. They're going to attack us. Yes, they are. Because they are cannibals, so we are basically food. Okay, so let's see how much of these guys we're going to see coming toward us. We've got fairly good weaponry, so they might be falling quickly. Yet they are dealing a bit of damage. Not too much. Wait, what are you doing, Fade? You cannot charge this guy, you don't even know how many there is. Let's just go back, come back, don't do that. Alright, now we can attack, but let's stick together. We don't want to pull too many of these guys at the same time. We are attacking the city, yes, but we are not going to do it like stupid. Okay, there is a bit more which is coming in. Need to be careful because the cannibals, I think, have been made a bit more dangerous in the last patch, so I don't want to get too bold in there. Why is Ruka not fighting? I think she might be attacking the cannibal down there, but is not willing to wake up, so she's unable to actually deal with these guys. I think there might be a bunch which are sleeping and not really reacting to the fight. I'm not used to see this fight so slowly. It is a regular speed though. Yet I don't want to lose my point of view on the action. Come on, fade. Hopefully there is tin which is following, so if there are two, it's alright. What I called? No, I don't know what is it doing. What is it doing here? Oh, it's trying to attack a sleeping one. Okay. I don't know. I think attacking at night was not a good idea. We're going to be obligated to wait for them to wake up. I don't know. Seems to me sleep is sacred here. I'm not going to wake up until morning, so we can fight them. Do we have anything to pick up around? No, there is nothing on the ground. I've been pressing out, even if we did not really notice. And this guy seems to be not willing to fight. I'm going to try to explore the place a bit more. Why is rain stuck? I'll just try to repair a bit more. Nope, nothing else to repair here. Come on, rain. No, you are a giant, but please try to go through this little avenue. Okay, so we don't really have so much people. Do we have anybody which is... No, there is no prisoner, so they must be starving. Or they've been having a party last night. Oh, are they building their own stuff? Manual stone processor. Cannibal capital. Let's just take a look. So it is not Dead Cat, it is Cannibal capital. It was probably Dead Cat at some point, but it has been sized by the cannibals. I hope when we are going to get the diplomacy patch, we'll be able to size the town from hands of others, so I could maybe try to rebuild the city. It would be so cool. Nonetheless, let's see. Do we have more things here? Because it seems to be a city which is a little bit more boring than others, as there is nothing to do except fighting in there. I like the lore which is associated to it, but I don't have so much to do here. Oh, we've got people which are stuck here. Do I want to attack them? Or do I want to repair the place? We can remove the rumbles, but only... maybe not in a town which is not ours. Or a town which is not friendly. I don't know. It seems not to be the case. And I cannot buy this house either. Which is kind of logical here. They don't really care about money. Okay, do we have other things around to check out? There is a ruin just over there. I could just take a look at the ruin and come back in the morning when they're going to be done with their night. Or something like that. Let's just take a look. Okay. Let's try to bring my people, all of my people outside. Let's not leave anybody. I don't want to let them get surprised in the morning. Okay, so this is not the most dangerous I've been visiting. The most dangerous place I've been visiting. There is a far more dangerous place in Kenshi. Hopefully the day is going to rise soon. Just speed up a bit so we can reach the ruins in a timely manner. Maybe we'll find something interesting up there, but I'm expecting a trap. Oh, what do we have here? And what is this light? It is probably a cannibal village. But it seems to be a little bit too lit for a cannibal village. There's too much light. They tend to use a torch and campfire, not spotlight. So what do we have in these ruins? Any spiders? I'm wondering, because I've been in an area where ruins and temple were filled with spiders, so it was not a good place to be. Except for the Leviathan here, it is relatively tame. Okay, there is nothing here. Basically, this is an old village which has been destroyed by cannibals. There is nothing to loot, everything has been stripped out of this house, and nobody lives here. Okay, we're going to check that light. It is intriguing, and I'm kind of expecting that this is... Come on. Alright. That this is a cannibal village. Another village, another cannibal village. I think we've been there already. We could go towards the unknown tower. I think I might remember that this place, this little swamp maybe, which is on the middle of the map, was inhabited with mechanical spider. I'm not sure, but I think so. Let's take a look. So what do I have here? This is a little cannibal town. We're going to go for the fight, but we won't stick around long. I believe we might find more interesting things into the tower. Let us speed up a bit and let's take a look. At what we're going to find here. I'm not going to be able to... There is never anybody to free in these cannibal town, because there is more cannibals than there is prisoner, and they probably just eat them too quickly. Plus there is not so much shit here around, so they don't really find so much walking food around. Okay, so do we have anybody which is willing to defend that place? Because we are obviously going to get in. But I think I've been already dealing a bit of damage to this village, so they might not be... Can I get a little end? So we have... number of roaming squad 5, roaming population 90. But where are they? Because I don't see a soul here. Maybe they're looking for food. Okay, there is nothing here. We're in the middle of the village, nobody has reacted. I don't see so much people sleeping in there. No, these are just remains of the previous feast. Okay, we're going to go toward the tower. I just keep following. I need to check, do I have enough food remaining? Yes, I do. Okay, good. They are able to do walls, but only for prisoners, to keep their meat safe. We might find something on the way, because I don't think I've been coming to this little area yet. We've been going to the post-ancient workshop, but we're a bit more on the coast, and I don't think we've been crossing this little patch of land here. I don't even know if we can do it. Anyway, we are going to try to cross. Let's just speed up a bit so we can arrive in the tower soon. I wonder if we're going to be able to see it from afar, if it is a real tower or something else, because we never know. Things tend to change their name when you get closer, especially when it is linked to cannibals. It is always a trap. Not a dangerous trap, but still a trap. Okay, I think we are losing Silvershade. I'm going to just bring a little bit everybody together. I don't want to lose. Silvershade is quite good at making a floor for our cook, and we need bread and cactus to make the Easter switch thing. What do you have on the road? Is it just a rock? Yes, it is just a rock and a tree. Or what's remained of the tree, of course. It is not growing well around. Okay, so we might stumble upon some big things. It is a kind of forest they appreciate. It's kind of forest where you cannot see a thing and you just stumble upon them. Which is not perfect. And do we have... We've got a bit of water over there. It is water. Yes, it seems to be water. As we are going to be required to maybe cross it. I'm not sure yet. Maybe there is... No, there is... Is there a path? It's difficult to see, but it is possible we can find a place to cross, which is going to be a bit easier. Okay, so we need to follow the mountain, kind of. And... Oh, do we have something here? No, just a big rock. So the Floodlands. I'm almost certain it was a land which was inhabited by mechanical spiders. Oh, we got, see, in the sky there is a little drone over there, so it is obviously filled with mechanical spider around here. So we might stumble about enemy which are going to be a bit more dangerous than the cannibals. We've been meeting a bunch already in the previous video. Oh, do we have somebody which, no, it is just a camera which is not on the place where I've got my people. Crawling with spiders, but not just spiders. Iron spiders, still spiders, which are much more dangerous. But never in huge number, which is a good thing. Which is not the case of skin spider, which are just coming in swarm and not letting you breathe a sec. Okay, seems to me the sun is rising, so we are going to get a bit of light soon. And there is a spider over there. Is it dead? Yes, it is. Got quite a bit of rain around. I would definitely like to find another town. I really love town in this game. I just love to find new towns. They are always interesting. As a matter of fact, I think I love town in any game. They're always interesting. And this is not the thing we've got the most, as these are quite difficult to inhabit with interesting character. Okay, so where is this tower? I should see it from here now. Oh, it might be just in front of us. Yes. I need to keep an eye on my people, because if we are being attacked by a spider I won't see it at first. It is too dark, and with the rain it's just going to be a bit annoying to spot these. There's huge bits of steel around here, rusted steel. I wonder if it is raining all the time here. But it is possible, because I think I remind that it was already raining last time, and plus it is called the Floodlands, so it might be fitting. Iron, alright, not really useful for now, but... Okay, so expect the tower to be filled with friendly little things. So we are going to be required to be cautious. A spider tends to be not moving until you get close. These are robots after all. Okay, so ruins and the burned tower. And there is another ruin down there. Okay, so we might be exploring this swamp today. It is not an area I've been checking already. Okay, so I believe this thing is going to be... No, it's not locked. Okay, so let's just open it. And oh, got somebody in there. Who's that? It is... Oh, it is a guy which is called Burn. So it is his tower. It is a skeleton, so it is kind of a robot. And I'm quite interested to see what that guy has to say. Okay, let's just talk to the guy. Let's just take a look at how it is looking first. Seems to be some kind of scientist, maybe. Hopefully. I'm going to push him a bit. Let me guess, another adventurer. You certainly don't look like the scavenger type, or the bandit type, as for that matter. And who are you? A retired explorer. My frame is starting to size. Even skeleton succumb to death at some point. The Floodlands seems a good place to settle for my last years. I'm not sure it is really the case. Most people of sane mind wouldn't risk the spider bots, so they keep most of the more hostile trespasser at bay. I mainly just get the odd adventure passing through. So that's us. But life holed up in this tower can get dull, so it is always good to share shelter and exchange story with fellow adventurer. So what do we go for? A shame. Still, I'm sure you've had a fair share of adventure. I'm going to try to go with that. I've traveled the eastern ashland to the southern swamp. Recovering lost relic and lost piece of history is something that's always satisfied me. And of course, watching human behavior as the world evolves and falls. Let's see. Tell me more about the human evolution. Nothing ever truly changed. Trend, culture, language, rulers, they come and go. But behavior bred from greed and fear, all human evolution at a standstill. Any kind of progress made is usually destroyed, result in one way or another. Like a wave, it evolves and falls again. Interesting. Let's just see what we can get. A skeleton has a lot of time for deep contemplation, especially one that has lived alone with nothing but spider bots as company for the last 3 years. I could recruit the guy. Let's see. Why not take one last adventure with me? If I have the company of fellow adventurers, I suppose that shouldn't be too much for me to handle, and I always enjoy the study of hive companionship. I enjoy nothing more than last adventure. Let's go. Okay, so it's going to join. Good. Let's see how good it is. We're going to keep his regular look. It is already pretty cool. We'll just need to change the weapon, which is really bad, it seems. And it is a burn, so let's just confirm. And let's just take a look. So he's not in the right squad. I don't really need another squad. So we're going to put him into this home base squad with the other skeletons. We're going to delete this squad here. And let's see how good he is. Not that good. He has almost everywhere 14. Anyway, we'll just keep him. Skeletons are always useful. They don't eat. It's going to be useful to keep the base running. What do we have here? Cups, gear, grogs. He's drinking a lot for a skeleton. I've got more of these. Nothing of value here, and the last level are not really interesting, so we'll need to send the guy back home. But I don't know if he's going to be able to handle that. Let's see, is he fast? No, not really. I need to train a bit his athletics things. So we're going to stick together. I'm going to keep him for now. We'll see what we're going to do with this. I don't think I've got anything to mend it though, which is not a good thing. Let's just go to the next tower. I wonder. I were a bit for. He's not going to be able to make it, I think. So let's just stick to that. I'm just going to ask him to not go passive, not chase, but block, because he's not as good as the other one. So it's going to give him a decent boost in defense. It might make him survive. So where are we going now? There is another inn. I hope it's going to be better than this one. Are we going yep, that way? Let's see. So it might be that thing, which is not looking something I can actually profit from. It seems there is very little thing here. This land seems to be very bare. Still quite different. There is a lot of rain and things in iron and steel emerging from the ground. It's an interesting place. Look at these big things. I don't even know what these were. Okay, let's just get closer to see if there is any bits of value in there. Okay, so do we get a new name on this one? This unknown project. So it is a project after all. Empty. Okay, so so this one is a new one. So this one is empty, of course. I did just saying so, but we are going to be going toward this one, and we'll discover the other one on the same time. I did not fight so many spider here. I wonder if there's an area which is going to be filled with more. Maybe we are too fast. I don't think so, because spiders are kind of fast either. But these are not wearing anything except their own, I was about to say skin, but it is more like metal and stuff. an inch. Okay, let's just spit a bit. Where are these runs? We should be able to see these soon. So much rain. Wait a sec. We've got things around. So we've got 2 unknown towers. No, there is an unknown object and an unknown tower. So there is plenty of things around. I still hope to find a bunch of engineering things or book. What is this thing? Is it some kind of flower? No, it's a rock. Okay, it's iron. It is strange, but it is iron. I'm pretty sure there is more to recover on these. No, this is a tower which has been flipped over. But we've got something here, don't we? Got a tower plus a strange building, and we've got also somewhere around here an unknown object which should be... what is it? Is that the thing over there? It's a bit far. No, we are just on it. So where is it? Is it the thing? I'm pretty sure I cannot enter. Pathfinding is not the easiest thing to handle in this game, and this is... oh, this is a fallen tower, so I cannot enter either. Let's go for this one then. With the name it is much easier. So this one seems to be interesting. It is unusual. I kind of hope that we are going to be able to enter this big one here, but I don't think so. There is no door. No, there is no door. Oh, nope, no door. Yet, let's just take a look at this tower. Alright, let's just open that. Do we have anybody in there? Can we get in? Strange. I think we're unable to do so. I'll just try to fix the buildings. Can we get in now? Nope. Do we have an end? It is a leaning tower. So maybe it is not possible to enter. I'm going to try to go through it myself, just to see if it is possible to take a look in there. Okay, seems not to be the case. There is nothing in there. Oh, wait a sec. I need to get out of here. Okay. So, nothing of interest here. Let's just check the next one. I don't think we're going to find much more. Oh, I might. There is still a bit of space. Oh, we've got... no, it is drone which is flying. These are not aggressive. Luckily, because we don't have any ranged weapon in Kenshi, except for the mounted crossbow tower, which are quite handy, but not really possible to transport. Okay, let's just... this one was a little bit further, I think, so we'll need to go around. You know what, we should just cross. I believe it is the thing we can see here. And I believe it's going to be empty as well, but who knows. It seems to me the main danger of this area is rain. Why am I not running in herd, kind of? I need these people to stick together. There is plenty of iron, so rings, but are these rings? Okay, another one. So we've got more things. Oh, what is this? It's some kind of... no, it's not a ship. It is bits of something else. I don't know. Let's just see. There is another one up there. Sorry about the noise. And maybe it is a tower we're seeing here? I'm not sure. Oh, it seems we can enter that. I think I can almost spot a door. And we might be able to swim towards the entrance. Oh, it is interesting. You might also find a bunch of spiders in there, though. Look, let's see. suck. So this is where we're going to find our first enemy, I believe. These tower tend to be infested with spiders, and we've got at least 2 on this level. Yes, 2 of these, so we might be fine. Is there more? Not on this level, but maybe on the next one. Yes, I can see at least 1. Maybe there is a second one. So here we're going to find kind of cool thing on the last level. So let's just try to hurry killing these spiders and let's get the loot. Okay, so let's just go over there. We're going to attack these. Get your weapon on. Come on, guys, we need to attack them all. Okay, not willing to go. What's happening? Why are you not advancing? Okay, good. It's coming. Let's just ask them to attack everybody, so they're going to get their weapons. And let's go slow. Is it dead already? It seems to be the case. Let's just kill it. Alright, so let's just take these. And Lars is going all alone against the second one. I'm pretty sure it's a bad idea. Let's just send them all. Where is the second one? Oh, just up there. There is a lot of junk which is laying on the ground. It's going to be difficult for us to navigate. Come on, Lars, don't go all alone against that. Unless it's not fighting back. It is fighting back. Of course it is. These big spiders are meant to protect the place. Okay, yet it's done. These are a lot easier to kill with weapons than with bare hand, like we did last time. And nonetheless, let's just I don't think I care about anything I can find in these levels. The good things are at the last level, so let's just hurry up there. We've got some more enemy to kill, but we'll be able to probably size a bunch of engineering things and helpful things to allow us to research the remaining bits of technology. Here we go. I just wake this thing up. Is it dead already? It is dead already. Okay. And let's pick up these things. Alright. So, I don't think I'm going to be in any more trouble, do I? No, I don't think there is any more enemy here. So it is time to loot. Let's just take... Oh, do we have more trouble? No, it's done. Let's just take our main characters here. Just bring them in there. We're going to require them to loot everything, because there is going to be probably a bit of things here. So we've got plenty of things which are going to be necessary to unlock. Let's just ask him to do it right away. I want to just lockpick everything. It's going to be relatively slower to do it that way, but I'm going to improve their skill a lot better. I got 21% chance with my main character to do that. And I'm failing so much. It is a shame. Come on, let's speed up. They're going to get much better. And... did I left? Yes, Sim is still building things. Okay, it is unlocked. Let's just open the next one. We've got a lot more chance, but they're not managing to do it any... Oh, I think it's done. Let's go for this one then. There is plenty of this box to unlock. Alright. Do we have a safe here? Yes, we do have a safe. And maybe another metal box to open. Oh, well, let's speed up. It's done. And this one is going to be a lot more difficult. I've got 0% chance, but not with everybody. I think I might have a bunch which are able to do more than that. 9% with my best lockpicker. So it's going to take a little bit of time. Unless we are lucky. Which is bad luck at the same time, because these chests are just such of an opportunity to increase your skills. Because the tougher the task, the more expert they're going to get, so you don't want to unlock these too quickly if you want to get your skill better. Okay, it's done. Somebody has managed to open this. Okay, let's begin. So we've got a bunch of chests to check. Let's fill our bags. Let's just take a look at this box here. Nope, nothing here. A bunch of books, and oh, let's take a look at the other one, and the other one. Oh, more books, good. And this one. I'm not picking everything because there is no reason to. The research book. These are not really useful for me, but who knows? Maybe it will. Most of the loot is in the big crate I've been unlocking. I wonder what these things are. I think these are going to be used to make the... yes, I think these are used to make the medkit for the skeletons. But I'm not doing these so much because it's a lot easier to actually buy these. Yes, I've been checking these. Let's just keep going. I've got a lot of more boxes to open. These places are often filled with loot. Nope. Let's just take a look at these boxes. I could take these. Could be useful to have a bunch more things to splint things. Let's just check. This is also parts. Yes, these are tools. Nah, I'm not going to take the armor. I can make them myself. Nothing in the medical kit things. Let's just take a look in the big box here and the little one next to it. Oh, these are the same. And this one, is it the same? Yes, it is. Just need to open 3 little things and we'll be good with this area. Okay, hope we're going to find something good into the big safe. And oh, disappointing. I've got a bunch of these artifact book, but I was expecting more, I must say. I could take these just to make things easier for my skeletons, but I'm frankly disappointed with what we've been finding here. Come on, out of range, you're just next to it. Get closer. Generator core. I don't know if it is useful. I'm going to take a bunch just in case. Alright. And I might want to... can I take one more? Yes, I can. Robotic component could be useful, but now. Okay, did we actually loot everything? Because it is not going to help us much, except for the books. I just quickly check the other stairs, but frankly I don't think we're going to find anything else. These are only research bench and things. Nah, we're not going to find anything here. And the first floor, nope, nothing, just barrels which are almost always empty, so nothing in these rooms. I might want to check that box here. We can put everything in these kind of box, so we've got a chance to find something. Nope. Okay, so let's go to the next one. Come on, don't open this box anymore. It is enough. I might want to just let them all open the box and not. Now we're done. Okay, no more box opening. Let's go to the last one, maybe. And we'll see. Well, not really heavy, but I think there is somebody which is slower than the others. I don't know why we're just walking. Maybe somebody is hurt, but I don't think we've been fighting enough enemy to see that. Quite a cool location, but not so much loot. Okay, so let's see. So much iron in these plains, these march. It's absolutely incredible. I don't think I've been seeing so much copper though. Okay, so more ruins. A little bit further. I think we are getting close to Mongrel now. I mean, not that close, but not far at least. But I'm not willing to go on the Fogman territory. It's going to be annoying there. A little bit like cannibals, but we don't really see so much with the fog. So this tower is what we are looking for. It's not such... It is a ruined tower, yes, so there's not so much here. Just check the last one. Where is it? Come on, guys. Need everybody to move, not just the boldest. Okay, let's see there. I think we're going to be done with these march quite soon. We won't be able to... What are these things? Upside down... No, these are not spiders. Yes, these are spiders. For a sec I said it was some kind of robots, but these are not spider robots. I was thinking about bipedal robots, not these spiders. And what is this? It seems to be flying. This is strange, at least. Okay, so Zilzurin are not going to be of any interest, I believe. Alright, so I think we might... Oh wait, we are being attacked. What is the enemy? Wait a sec, I just tried to find the thing. I don't know what it is, but we are taking damage. Oh, it's that guy. This is so small I did not see him coming. It is a broken skeleton. And yeah, they got quite a bit of else. It was so sneaky I did not see him coming. I was expecting spiders, so it was even worse. Okay, it's down. Just repair and fix everybody, if possible. Can I get a little bit of fixing done? Burn is not repairing itself. Please do it. You've got the right tools, I believe, and it is important that you get fixed. They are not so much a name character, let's say, with a backstory, so it is better not to lose them. Okay, so it is not saying what kind of rune this is yet. Is it the right? Yes, empty runes. Okay, so not really interesting. I think I might want to go back to the base and we'll see if there is any Leviathan which is getting close to the little tower I've been establishing. So just aim for the base over there. And what I might want to do is maybe do a little cut so we don't waste too much time on the return. It might be wiser. Alright, so we are back home and we just stumbled upon a bunch of cannibals, which we are not really happy because we did not stop for us lunch, so they are just trying to tag along. I think we are going to try to deal with them when we are going to arrive at the base. Even if they are not really dangerous, it's better done that way, I believe. And what we need to do is to check if we've got... What are you doing, Leaf? I need you to fight these guys. Okay, they're not going to come and help because the door is probably locked as it is. Let's just open it. Alright. Let's just check. Oh, there is quite a bit. Yes, there is quite a bit. Hopefully they've got a bunch of people which are going to come and help. I think I might be able to deal with them nonetheless, but... Nah, they're going to arrive too late. It seems to me these were not dangerous enough. Okay. No need for help. Go back home. And what's going on with Ribs? Is he down? No, he's not. Let's just bring him in. Let's bring everybody in, so I don't get in trouble with the Leviathan just laying around. Okay, so good. Let's see, do we have any of these friendly little creatures around? Not really. Strange. They often just swarm the area and now there is none. There might be one on the top of the hill though. I'll just close the door for a sec. Oh, two over there. And probably a bunch more. A bit further. Oh, there's one over there. He's pretending to be a rock, but it is not walking. I see him moving. Oh, I've got a bunch more here. Okay. And the last one here. Well, I'm going to try to do something quickly. I'm going to send somebody to mount a turret on the building which is next to it. I'm going to go myself and let's see. We're going to mount this turret because unfortunately I cannot find a way to build the second one on this house, which is kind of an issue because I cannot go upstairs to finish to build this little mounted crossbow, but I cannot destroy it. There is no dismantle button here, and I cannot destroy the building because there is a turret which is on it. You need to remove all the furniture in the building before you can actually destroy it. So this building is basically dead. There is nothing you can do. I cannot build on the roof. I cannot. It's not dead, but it's going to be a little bit of trouble because my engineer are always going to try to come and make it work, but it's not going to happen at any time. We are being fighting somebody. Probably the cannibals which are trying to wake up and fight. We are probably using the turrets as well. Yes, Leaf is on the turret. Okay, so let's just go all the way up. And I'm going to try to begin to shoot this creature and see if it is going to flee. Because if it has no possible way to fight back, it might be fleeing. Okay, wait, I need my second level here, and I need to go and man this turret for a bit. And are you shooting the beast? Come on, wait a sec. I need you to use the tower, which is built to shoot the Leviathan. Why are you not doing it? I know it is going to take a month to kill it, but if you were to try, it would be nice. So I can just check the DPS of the tower. Okay, we won't be seeing that. It's not going to work. A shame. So these towers are kind of crippling because it's going to, let's say, disturb the way my engineers are going to work, but they are not even working to shoot the beast. It's a shame. I might want to lock this place, but they're going to unlock and just come back. We'll see. Maybe I will find a way. And we do not really have any beasts around my tower. I will need to build just a bit more. I need at least 3 or 4 so I can just choose where I'm going to fight these. And if I need to retreat, I will be able to do so. Anyway, guys, I think we are not going to go much further. We've been discovering already a land I did not check before. I don't know what we have left around here, except for, you know, killing Leviathans a bit more easily. But I think we've been seeing most of the ruins around. We've got the cannibal city. We've got plenty of useless tower in this swamp, and I don't think we've got much to see here. We really need to have the second part of the map opened if we want to keep exploring. I don't know what we're going to be able to explore next time. Anyway, guys, I hope you liked the video. If you do, please leave a like, a comment, or subscribe. And until next time, guys, have fun!